G'day dear friends, welcome to Xrissart. My name is Chrissy. Thanks for joining me. And, well, part 2, Hibiscus with Pastels on Pastelbord by Ampersand. This was what was happening last week. Just wanted to show you Ampersand by Pastelbord. Another surface which I really like to work on or enjoy working on, and I thought that I was going to finish this last week. I was going for it, and then I thought, you know what, I don't want to rush this, so I just slowed down because there's a lot of area in the bud that I need to work on, and I haven't worked on it. I just wanted to save it for the live stream. And I wanted to say hello to everyone. Hi, Cherry. What is it? Good evening to you. And hi, Janice. Good evening to you. Debbie, hello. Hi, Chrissy. I'm finally able to make a live stream. Hooray. Good afternoon. Wonderful. Neil. Hello. Paula. G'day. All right. So let's get to it, and I would love to hear I would love to hear if you've been creative this week, but even if you've just been playing, because I got to tell you, I've been playing a lot this week. This is behind closed doors. Behind closed doors is not a big deal, but I've been playing with different watercolors and different surfaces, and you know, I'm ready to rock and roll with a few big projects and some projects which I've got to finish. So there's always something that I've got to finish. But for today, I'm going to work on the bud and see how far I can get and do some lovely details. I'm happy with the background, but I'll just keep on working. And of course, I want to use these lovely fluoros if I can. Probably particularly the yellows and the greens, and maybe even the orange. I'm not sure. Not sure. We'll see how we go, hey? My lovely Diane Townsend pastels. I love these. They're always my go-to, my fluoros and my metallics, when I want to add some bling or some, that kind of thing. So that's what I like to use those for. I mean, they've got all the other pastels, the sets that they've got are fabulous, but I've got some lovely pastels from Sennelier, a whole group of them, Art Spectrum, Schminker, Unison, all the brands that we know, and more. So I can't help it. I work in an art shop and I'm exposed to it, and I'm always inspired. I was just speaking to Janice earlier before the stream, and I was saying I've got so much energy and so much inspiration. There's so much that I want to do. Oh, hang on, I better work on my pastels, my painting. There's so much that I want to do. Really, I need about 3 lifetimes to do all the things I want to do, but it's a good place to be in when you're motivated, you know what I mean? And that's where I'm at this stage. Now, if you're asking about the surface and how this brush is working, it's working really nicely. As you can see, I think it's close enough. Oh, hang on. Bugger, I gotta record. Oh, jeez. Almost. Oh, hang on. My head is hanging over. I can't do that. Oh, there's nothing worse. It's not what you want to see. So I'll stand back. How about that? Not stand back, push back. Yeah. So what's been happening creatively to you this week? Anything to report? I know that there's been some really lovely, some really nice posts on Share Your Art with Xrissart. There's been some really wonderful paintings there. Honestly, I'm so glad that you guys are doing that. Yeah, and it's nice to share. And that's the thing. So, oh, well, that's a bit of a segue, isn't it? So for those who are not aware, and you don't have to, of course, so there's a lot of people that aren't on Facebook, but if you wanted to, you can become a member on Share Your Art with Xrissart. This is a small Facebook group, quite intimate actually, in fact, and you know, where we share our projects, our thoughts, and it's all related to art, of course. If you have a lovely, if you have a video that you think that the group would enjoy, by all means post. I love it when you guys do that because it's really nice. You get inspired, you see. If you have a profile and you wanted to share your profile, by all means. You know, just no politics. Just no politics. But other than that, yes, and the description, the link is in the description box below, so shouldn't be too hard to find, I think. And oh yeah, Nuria, I was just saying how, hello first of all, and have to say, your lady that's walking on the beach is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I love that you shared it as well. Very, very nice. Yeah. And Debbie, working on a coloured pencil portrait of my 2 grandchildren that are brother and sister. Oh, beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. And like, do you feel like, do you feel comfortable? Like, for example, are you struggling with anything, or you're breezing through it? Yeah. Because that's the thing too. I mean, coloured pencil is, let's face it, it's probably one of the slowest mediums, and you know, and it's not as forgiving, isn't it? Yeah. But coloured pencil is also one of my loves. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Got a bit of green on that one. Why? Where did that come from? Yep. Oh, thank you, Janice. Oh, you're welcome, Nuria. Oh my gosh. I got a bit of that phthalo in that. Oh. Well, let's just go. Okay. Yes. Yes, I feel comfortable with it, but still love pastel work more. Yeah. Well, you know, I think with pastel, you don't have to be as precise. I mean, you don't have to be precise with coloured pencil, but that medium lends itself to that, doesn't it? Whereas pastel, I think, you know, you can be a little bit more haphazard. Coloured pencil, as you said, is so time consuming. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I love it. I'm in the middle of one, and every time I look at it, I go, I must get to it. But, you know, there's so much that that I need to do. It's one on my list. And that's okay, because I can work on a few at the same time. I mean, I do, because I have Patreon, and I've got 2 going on there, 1 here now, and about 3 or 4 in the background as well. So, but that's how I work, you see. So not everyone can work that way, but I do enjoy working that way. Pastel work is so forgiving. Absolutely. Now, I wanted to use a pastel pencil. Now, I know that you've seen this. I've shown you how I store my pastel pencils, and I've grouped them all in one sort of colour range, if I can put it that way. It's a bit like, you know, with your soft pastels, I suppose. And these are all my reds and my oranges and my, yeah, and anything that relates to that. So, yeah, like red browns or stuff like that. And of course, I've got that as well. There's my browns, my ochres. And so I've got Probably doesn't make sense to you, but it does make sense to me. Because when I want to choose a pastel pencil, I go, oh, I need something a little bit more orangey or something, and which is what I want now. I want something which is a bit more, actually that's not supposed to be there, that's supposed to be there. And there's nothing here that can help me, I think. Oh, maybe. Now I want a soft pastel pencil. The Faber-Castell is a harder core, and I'm looking for a Gioconda or a Bruynzeel, and I think this might be it. Either Bruynzeels or Gioconda, they would be my soft. And there's a reason why I say that, because, but there's a pastel pencil for each occasion. Oh, it's like with a dress, isn't it? Okay, oh, there it is there. Okay, so the Giocondas, I swear, now I don't know, like I'm not saying anything, but those two pastel pencils are so alike, and I've been using them side by side. I could swear they're being made by the same people, or someone's stolen their formula, because it is so close. So if you wanted to get a soft pastel pencil and you're thinking about finances, one of those brands, and I think the Giocondas are the cheaper ones, but both beautiful. Maxine, hello from Delaware. That's in the US, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Cherry says, yeah, I was looking for some clear boxes like yours, haven't found them yet. See, that's my local stationery shop. Now, when I say local stationery shop, I'm talking Officeworks, and that is Officeworks. It's a chain, you know. So, that's a chain. Oh no, that's two. Yeah. So I've gotten a few. Yeah, I used J. Luda Pastels only. They are amazing and very soft, very easy to handle to paint. Yes, the J. Luda, they're pretty big, aren't they? They're square and they're very soft. Yes. Yes, it is, says Maxine. Okay, cool. Delaware. Is that near? Now, I'm going to be brave and say this. So people from the US, please don't criticize me, because I don't know places too well. I know cities and where they're sort of situated. Is that anywhere near Washington, Delaware? Is that near Washington? No? Okay. I'm just pushing a little bit to see if I know some of my stuff. Yes, Nuria, they're the squares, yeah. Okay, well, using that, using the Faber-Castell one wasn't too bad. So for anyone who's curious, I have put down, from last week, I've put down Panpastels, right? I've also put Panpastels around on the bud, and layering with pastel pencils also. But I don't only use Panpastels, for those who are new, for the background. I use pans throughout the project. So yeah, the only thing, if I put pastel pencil on this and I go to use a brush, which is, the surface is different on Pastel Mat, that I can gently soften the edges with the brush, whereas this one, it will come off. So I'm actually quite gentle. In fact, I'm probably just patting it now. Yeah, got it. You're very close. Oh, okay. Over Maryland. Okay, I've never heard of Maryland, but I know Washington. Oh wow, well, okay. All right. I'm on the right track, aren't I, Maxine? Yep. Okay. Well, for someone who lives down under, And I love, Nuria, I love, hang on, where did you say you were from? Hang on, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I do know where you are. Okay, so as you can see, I'm gently dabbing. So this is probably the time when I start to use this is when I start to use the brushes in a little bit more detail. Where's the place? Anyway. All right, so you can, I don't know if you can see, you can probably see my graphite lines where I've transferred. So I've still got that, so that's good. And I'm working on either side of those graphite because there's a bit that's sort of pushing out the, I don't know, the bud, the underneath of the flower. I can't even say, I don't know the technical term, I'm so sorry. That's it, Malaga. No, Malaga. The accent is on the second A, so Malaga, Malaga. I think that's how it goes. Oh, I love pronouncing Spanish names. Malaga. That's it. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah. You know, you would think that a little picture like this, that you would quickly be able to finish it, but no. I think it's taking just as long as some of the big projects because, well, it just does. It's a bit like watching paint dry, isn't it? But it's not wet. Okay, I'm loving the detail of your flower. Oh, thank you, Maxine. Yeah, this brush is my lifesaver. This is the one that I'm able to do quite a lot with. And for those who see a lot of my work, especially on Patreon, where I talk intimately about the projects that we do and stuff like that, you'll see I use this brush a lot. I can use this in a very big way, even if it's little. And you'll probably think, oh my gosh, Chrissy, that is going to take you forever. Yes, it does. But I'm able to get quite a bit of detail by doing that. And for those who are wondering why you've just put pastel down, why are you picking it up? Because even this surface being a board, you can still get to the point where you've filled the tooth. And on this one, it's just a little bit, well, it's different to pans. I would be able to, pastel mat. Yeah, pastel mat is different to the pastel board. And believe it or not, pastel mat, I think, has got more tooth than the board. Oh, g'day, Angie. Hello. It's, okay. There we go. All right, Malaga. There we go. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. But I see you've changed the accent now on the first A. All right. I like the way that is. And the only reason why I can say that is because I've got Greek heritage and the tongue rolls. I can do that. I can speak Greek. Yes, there we go. Oh, thank you, Janice. Thank you so much. Yeah, so for all of those who are wondering, oh, I've put it away now. Oh gosh, it was right there. Yeah, at the moment on Patreon, we're doing a well, we're working on dramatic waves, and we're starting little and we're building, and we're also doing some cockatoos. And just letting you know, for all of those who might be interested, seeing as we're on the subject of Patreon, in about 2 weeks, or the week after next, God willing, I'm going to have some time off from my day job, and I'm going to be devoting it a lot to art, because that's why I'm taking the time off, because I don't have time in many cases. And I will be live streaming exclusively during the day to patrons, and for those who are patrons and live in the Northern Hemisphere, you will be able to see. Now, these were going to be my personal projects, so they're not going to be tutorials, but you will be able to view me do some of my personal projects. So you are quite welcome to, if you're not a patron, become a patron and view those exclusively. Yeah. Okay, so I think I've picked up enough, because I want to add stuff, and I think my brush needs to be on the softer side. Yeah, it needs to be on the softer side. And it's just this area here. There we go. That's better. So I've got some, so I've got some personal projects, and that involves pastel, oil, watercolor. There probably won't be much chatting going on, but if you've got questions, if you're a patron, by all means. Yeah. So that's the... So I'll be scheduling, and it'll have, and all it will be, the thumbnail will just be my logo, and it'll just be my logo, because I'll be working on various projects, and it won't be until after the project is finished then I can actually put the what it was I was working on, because I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Hi Louise, hello, nice to see you here, welcome. I hope that I will be I hope that will be a good hour for me. Yes. Okay. So I'll try to do that. I'll mix it up. So Nuria, if I was in the evening, it'd be afternoon, wouldn't it, for you? In the afternoon, because it's about 12 o'clock or close to midnight for you now, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, now see, I got to tell you, see how I am? There is other pastel coming off, so different surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vacuum this, okay? And it's all different colors. So here we go. I need to mix. There's a real pastel pastel yellow. I'm going to put it like that. I'm going to say it like that. Look at this, Diary Light and Ochre. I mean, it's Diary Light's more on the yellow side, but they're close, aren't they, as far as pastels go? Okay, I need to pick this up. So how are you, Louise? All is good? Yep. Abigail, hello my dear. Hello, hello. 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 Yeah, so there'll be personal projects. And it's so interesting because I've got about a week off from my work, and I'm actually going to schedule. Now, this is a good question. Say, do you guys have a schedule? Do you say, right, okay, Thursday nights, or if you're working, like in the evenings, do you have a dedicated time to be arting? Or if you're not working, do you have a dedicated time? Or do you just sort of think, well, okay, I've got a bit of time. I think I might sit down for a couple of hours. Do you know what I mean? So how do you work? You know? So the only reason why I'm doing this is because I need to put more pastel down, and I've got a certain amount of layers which Pastelbord allows me. So I've got to make sure that I get these certain values in there. But I'm not picking it up entirely, just dabbing a little bit, okay? Because I feel like I'm going to have to be using some pastel pencils shortly on this surface more. Right, that's a vein there. There we go. There's that highlight there that I've been looking for. There we go. That separates that petal. Gosh. There's that petal. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you. I had a play day yesterday with the UArt from your shop. Oh, cool. Okay, for the first time, and yes, okay, I agree. It is amazing to work on. Love it. Yes. Yes. I art every evening till deep in the night. Unless I have a deadline, then work comes first. Wow. Wow. That is so cool. So do you work, so Abigail, here we go. Question. You don't have to answer it. So do you work full time? When I say full time, we say here full time Monday through to Friday, you know, sort of like a, not 9 to 5, it could be 8 to 4, you know what I mean? Like, so when you come home, do you cook for your family and then art? Or you could say cooking, cleaning, what's that? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, Janice, you art in the morning. All right. Yeah, and see, the thing is also, there's only a certain amount of time, because then you start to lose your concentration. I start to get a bit, I could probably not sit for more than maybe, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5, then I'll have to get up and go for a stretch. But I could have a painting session. Okay, pastel pencils are going really nicely on top of that. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the pastel pencils are the easiest to move around now after I've done the let's just move this here. I need okay, no, I'm a freelancer. Okay, cool. Okay, yes, the men need to be fed first, otherwise they'll eat me alive. Cherry says, I like arting in the afternoon. Okay. Okay, can't they cook? And Paula says, I'm taking 3 days off next week, just as my time to do art, as it is my 60th, and I think I deserve it. Yes, yes, good on you. Oh, I was about to say, oh, next week. Okay, well, the week after, see, Paula, you're a patron. The week after that, that's when I've got my time off. I'm taking, I'll be live streaming my personal projects. So you can get to see that. And now there's this cool lemon that's there. Hang on. For those wondering how what's the best sharpener, you know what, I'm not going to tell you what the best sharpener is, but I'll tell you the sharpener that I've been using. It is the handheld sharpener. Once the blades blunt, I bin them, and I've got like a ton of these because I went to Temu and bought a ton of them for about a couple of dollars. For something like that, I don't mind. There we go. There's my cool color coming through. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. It would so far be in the evenings for me. There seems to be more time then. Oh, okay, Maxine. Yeah, well, for me it's evenings at the moment. So yeah, today was an art day start and managed some painting. Oh, very nice, Angie. Yeah. Ali, hello, just popping in, just got some cobalt violet. Yes, this is our pigment expert, everyone. He's the person who knows his stuff. PV 14, that's violet. PV, that's another violet, and PV 49, that's another violet. Watercolor paint, as I don't like the permanent mauve Winsor Newton. Okay. All right, well, actually, I'm glad you've popped in, Ali, to say hello, cause I'm not sure whether you may know these brands, and anyone who is a watercolor expert, I am not a watercolor expert by no means, but it's something that I'm getting into in a very big way. I've been looking at handmade watercolors of late, and I've been going crazy with those, and it's because I work in an art shop, but it's not in the watercolors that I've been playing with are not the ones that that we have in the shop that I work. You know, we can't have every brand under the sun, of course, so you know, there is that. Sorry, I'm just having a look at the colour that I need. And it could be this one. Yes. Ali, in particular, I've been looking at Essie, E-S-S-E. They're Italian handmade paints. Very, very nice, I must admit. You know what? And I said this last week, you know what? There are so many art manufacturers out there that we only know the ones that are, you know, we know some Europeans, but some people also overlook, although the Italian one, that's a European one, but you know, like we just know the well-known brands, but there are so many brands that we don't know. Like Nuria mentioned J. Luda Sofft Pastels. They're from Romania. They are just divine. And as far as watercolors, I've been going mad and having a look at a lot of pigment style videos, and Japan. I think I'm going all Japanese as well. Japan. Yes. Yep. So, and I know we've been talking about it because Abigail, you know the one, and some of the others, you know the ones that I was talking about. Oh. And even I've been looking at inks as well. And in particular, the way the Japanese have been making the inks. They've got the blocks, which cost a fortune, but they also, the artisans that make these kinds of supplies, these are all, you know, you can imagine they're like little, you know, little men and women working very hard on these things, like in a machine or something, but that's what they're like, you know, and it's a technique which is old, you know, hundreds of years old, passed down, and you know, you appreciate all of these things as well. But yeah, so Ali, I've been looking at some pigment stuff, so you'll be proud of me. Chrissy, have you heard of the Kohinoor and Linky watercolor? No. Do I have to write this down? I have to write this down to check it out. You know me. Thank you for oh, I've got to write it down. Where's my writing pad? I've got a writing pad. My little writing pad. Okay. I have to write it down. Oh, bugger. What is it? It's the Kohinoor and Linky. Is that how you pronounce it? And Linky watercolor. I'm going to check it out. Don't you worry. Okay. Vivian, hello. Sumi blocks. That's the one. Yep, that's the one. The Sumi blocks. So exquisite. Very exquisite. Yes. Okay. I only heard of Marmeri and A Gallo. Yes. Okay, for Italian manufacturers. These people were on Etsy, Ali. But check them out. Really nice. Moving on, there are more colours released by Holbein, and they are granulating colours. Kusakabe have released some more watercolours. Now, as you know, I know Kusakabe watercolours, and they've got their granulating colours. I have a few of those, and you know why I have a few of those? Because we sell them in the art shop that I work. That's why. I know that, and I've got some, of course. Why wouldn't I have some? Yeah. Now I have to say the pastel pencil on top of the pan is working a little bit better than more of the pan. So if you're wondering what's going on, and how it's all working out for me, that's what's happening. Now it's probably coming across really white to you, I can see, but it's not as white in real. Could be. That's all right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I bought the rhodamine violet and methyl violet, PV1, PV3. They are fugitive, but I love the intensity of them. Oh yeah. Well, look, if you're going to, I know the fugitive colours too, you know, and they always happen to be like the most brightest, vibrant, and it's very hard to go past those. But you can put them in your sketchbook, and your sketchbook is going to be sealed, isn't it? You know, it's not going to fade, is it? In a sketchbook? Surely not. Wow, look at that. See? Yeah, this is what happens on... yeah. The brush is rubbing off the pigment off. So I'm going to have to vacuum again, but that's all right. Yeah, Pastel Mat allows me to do a little bit more than what I'm doing on the Pastel Mat board. You would think. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying this as well, but it's just you've got to paint a little bit differently, you know. It's sort of pinky red on the top here. Yeah, I'm going to have to vacuum in a minute. But I'm still able to get what I want to do with it. Let me see. Okay, Maxine says, now do you use parchment paper as you work to prevent smudges? When you say parchment paper, you mean Glassine, don't you? This is Glassine paper. That's, yeah, I think this is what you mean. Yes, I do. Not only do I use, if I'm leaning, Maxine, if I'm leaning my hand on a surface, even if I've got a whole painting like this, I will put Glassine on top, I will put my paper towel, and I will put everything on top, pans, and I'll be working on a section. It does protect it. As far as preventing smudges, I store my completed pastel paintings in Glassine paper. Perfect. I've kept them for years. Ones that I haven't been able, I've had some for years and nothing's happened to them. So yes, but I just need to vacuum all of this in a minute. Okay. Okay. Abigail says, I was planning on making some mixed media on MDF plate. Do tell. Do tell. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What's the theme? Okay. This is all right. Okay. Still very white. I think this bit here is a bit too white, but it is on my reference, so Yeah. Now, when you say MDF plate, do you mean like MDF board? Steampunk stuff. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, and are you going to put, you know, your lovely little medallions and stuff like that that you do with your books? Are you going to do that? Oh, that would be interesting. All right, so I suppose here I'm push-pulling the pastel around here. That's pretty much how it is here. Okay. Maybe not so white there. There we go. Toning it down just a little. Yeah. Gonna have to vacuum again. And put pastel pencil on top now. Okay. The tones are there. All right. All right. Vacuum again. Okay, Chrissy, a red-bellied black snake, always annoying in Australia, in terms of being in the garden and the footpath. Okay, oh sorry, first of all, before that, okay, let me go for, okay, I could not be without my hand vac, so handy for pastel pickup. It's very good. Well, this one's got a HEPA filter, so there's still, you know, there's still pastel that escapes, of course, but it's not as bad as blowing. I mean, it's the lesser of the two evils, isn't it? Okay, MDF plate, yeah. Nuria is asking, yes, it's like wood. Yes, 3D steampunk and gears and metal embellishments. I thought so. Okay, Alia, back to your comment. Are red-bellied black snakes annoying in Australia? Not as much in terms of being in the garden and the footpath. Look, to be honest, they are venomous. The red bellies are venomous. But you know what? They're more afraid of you than you are of them. So what they will do is they will feel the vibration as you're walking and they will slither off. So when we say annoying, I will say that annoying because we're afraid of them. Me, namely me. But then they, yeah, see, I don't do snakes. I don't do cockroaches. I'm okay with spiders. I'm okay with spiders. Yeah, I just don't do the snakes. Yeah, and mice. Like, you know, rats and stuff like that. Oh, I jump on a chair when they... Yeah, I would jump on a chair. Truly, I would. But having said that, the red-bellied snake is the one where the red-bellied snake is the one where you don't have to be so afraid of. because they're going to go off. The brown snake, on the other hand, it's not afraid of you. It's going to come for you. So run, run, Forrest, run. That's all I've got to tell you about that one. Run. Definite. Yeah. Oh, you hate spiders, Cherry? Oh, yeah, I'm all right with those. Okay, the rule of the red on the black, you're okay. The jack black on yellow kills a fellow. Oh, I believe it is said by Steve Irwin. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Jack black, let me see. Red on black, you're okay. There you go, yeah. The black on the yellow kills a fellow. I think he must have been talking about the brown snake, maybe. Yeah, because it comes after you. It's not fair. It's not fair. Not fair at all. Mm-hmm. For me, projects like this is really fun only because it breaks away from the big overwhelming ones that I do, or not so much even the big ones, but the ones that have a lot of work and a deep concentration. So you will find that every now and again I've got one which I'm going to bring out next time. It's my woman with the antlers and stuff like that. There we go, it's starting to take shape now. And what I'm using is the Derwent, for those who are interested. Okay, I've got to remember that. I know. Oh. Now, Evergirl, how did you remember that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, and okay, Nuria says, I scream with cucarachas. Are they cockroaches? Did I say it right, cucaracha? Did I say it right? Come on. You have to tell me. Or did I say it wrong? Cucaracha. Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, I run away from... Okay, Angela, what were you doing? Angela, what were you doing? What were you saying? Okay. Ali says, are the brown snakes venomous too? Oh, yes, they are. They are. Yeah. And you could die in a very short time. In a very short time once you've been bitten. So the idea is to keep away from those. The idea is to definitely keep away. There's this big bit here. Okay, thank God we don't really have snakes in the Netherlands, just spiders. Oh man, we got everything. We got everything. But you know what? I suppose, like in all countries, we've all got something that we probably fear as far as creatures. I mean, but you just know to, I suppose you learn to live and you learn to appreciate you know, you learn to appreciate what they are and how to avoid them. Yeah. Now here it is very dark. This is where it's dark here. Yeah. Now I swapped because this is softer. The Derwent, as much as I love Derwent and I love their colours, it's the similar colour, but it's a softer pencil, and so I'm able to, in this case, get that nice line that I'm after. And of course this is softer still. Yeah. Okay, come to New Zealand, no nasties here. Okay, oh, Nuria says you speak very good Spanish, Chrissy. Oh, okay, I got the accent, that's what it is. Okay, Abigail says, I have a phenomenal memory for unimportant things, words of songs anyone forgot, interesting facts over little nothings, but I forget the important things. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, it's the accent. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I'm just trying to see. I'm just looking at my screen at what you're looking at. Yeah. Needs a little bit of... So with the pastel pencil, it's okay. I'm not... it's not picking up pastel as much like the pans did. But it's been a really good background for me. But I think at this point, with the amount of pastelays that I've put down, pastel pencil is the go. Okay, wow, Chrissy. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Louise. Okay, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Bears in Canada. You've got bears. Wow, I'm feeling safe in Ontario. But do you have bears? Don't you have bears there? And there's bears in the US too, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. That might be a bit too dark. That's all right. Just go over it. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. What about the natural disasters there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been some earthquakes there in New Zealand, hasn't there, of years gone by? But look, definitely, man, we got creatures in my backyard. No more. Ali, I've had red belly blacks slithering off because I've got a little pool area right into the garden. And of course, my husband told me, he doesn't tell me because he knows I'm bloody scared. But we've had red bellies and they just slither off. You see, I'm very close to the Australian bush here. I mean, I'm not in the bush, but I'm coastal country. And of course, there's a reserve and it's all bush, you see. And, you know, you're going to get all of these creepy crawlies. I just... yeah. All right. it is time again for me to play around with the leaf part. And I want to use, I'm busting for it. I want to use these somehow. Very lightly. Yeah. And there's this bit here. Okay. Okay, so many, yeah, we have had earthquakes in the South Island, but not where I live in the North Island. A bit of flooding and wind damage, yeah, but nowhere like overseas, yes. And Jenna says, in my province, the moose are the most bothersome for travel. They are huge and some jump out in front of the cars on the highways. Hello, the kangaroos. This is what we've got. They do that. It's happened to me. It's happened to me. I've had that experience. I've had that experience. Kangaroos just, you know. Yeah. Okay. So I understand, Janice, with the moose. Yeah. Another girl says, yeah, Chrissy, you compensate with amazing birds. Yeah. So not only creepy creatures. That's right. That's correct. Okay. Paula, I ended up buying those Diane Townsend ones. Have you got them? Have you got them in your possession? I want to use this so bad. Okay. Yep. I love bling. I love wearing it. I love using it. Oh, yes. I'm a blingy gal, that's for sure. And I need to sharpen this pencil. Yeah. Jana says, yeah, Chrissy, moose are bigger than horses. That's it. Oh, so you got yours, Paula? Fantastic. Yeah, cheapy handheld sharpeners. Don't criticize them too much because they're really good. Here we go, I covered that bit. And this needs to be darker here. Just this bit of shadow. There we go. So Paula, have you used them? Have you played with them? That's probably more to the point. Okay. Maxine says, I have to go now. Okay. Nice that you popped in. Oh, you're always welcome, Maxine. So, Goodbye for now. Let me see. I really enjoyed this live chat and look forward to more of your pan pastel artsy sessions. It was fun, encouraging and relaxing. Great audience too. Take care. That's lovely. Thank you so much, Maxine. You are so welcome. Okay. Angie. Right. Kangaroos. Yep. Okay. They are still in the car. We'll get them as partner isn't home. Oh my gosh. Paula, what am I going to do with you? Get them out. You sound like me hiding the supplies from That's so funny. Well, I got to admit, I've done that a couple of times, but I don't need to. But I don't know why I do it either. But yes. Oh, that's so funny. I think it's because they're always expensive. Oh, that's so funny. Well, you see, I don't really need to do that because my husband's got a bike and he spends a lot of money on a bike. He goes, Chrissy, do whatever you want. I've got a bike that I spend so much money on, so yeah. Okay, I get them delivered to work. He doesn't care if I feel guilty. It seems more expensive to lose a car to a moose. Yes, it does. And kangaroo. Jenna says, Chrissy, are kangaroos the size of a big dog? Bigger. Bigger than that. They can be, like, if I'm standing, if we've got like a, if I'm standing, a big male, and he's standing, we could be looking at eye level. And not only that, his chest is like it's like he's got guns. You know what I mean? Show us your guns. And he's got muscles in his forearms, and the tail and his legs, they're strong, and the tail especially. Oh, we've had many. I've had to fix my car once because of that. Not joking. Okay. Okay, although I do say to him, just be thankful I'm not a shoe and bag girl, but I'm those two. I'm those two. That's the problem. Oh. Anyway. My husband just shakes his head. He's going, yeah. And I don't even know why we feel guilty. We shouldn't. We shouldn't feel guilty. Okay, just building up some texture here. Yeah. Not the ones my sister buy. Oh, hang on. Okay, shoes and bags are cheaper than art supplies. Yeah, it's about the thrill of sneaking it in, says Ash. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Oh dear. And I've heard some stories too, like, I've heard some stories with other ladies trying to sneak in clothes. They'll leave it in a special part of the house before they pull it back in. Oh. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Okay, coming along, coming along. Oh, I think I need something. I need something here. That's too bright. Okay. Hello. Oh, Helena. Hello, my darling. Good morning, everyone. And Chris. Oh, hello, sweetheart. How are you today? How are you? All is well, I hope. Okay, the answer to that question, when do you buy, that is ages ago. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay, Louise, you're going. Okay. All right, Louise. Nice to see you. It's nice to see you in the chat. Nice to see you in the chat. Okay, the answer to that, what question was it? I quit too. When I started art, I said, at least I'm not buying sewing stuff I liked, says Paula. Okay, Ali, you have to go. Sorry. Oh, I have to go. See you later. Okay. Oh, wow. Here we go. All right. Okay. Oh, you're still here. Sorry. Oh, okay. Chrissy, my husband races dirt bikes. I buy if he buys. Yes, look, my husband he's had dirt bikes. We had a dirt bike in our lounge room, but it was an old dirt bike, restored to museum, so it was never ridden after that. So it was like a furniture piece. But he's got a road bike, and he's got a very good, expensive road bike. So that's why I don't feel so bad. But yeah, if he buys, I buy. Well, no, yeah, well, you know. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Okay, Nuria, sorry. Okay. Well, it's time to go to bed. I wish you all a great weekend and a great week. You too, my darling. Okay. Abigail says, yeah, I'm mostly at home and make sure if I order something, it will come when I'm home. Yet they always manage to bring it when I'm not at home, and I have to explain, but it is my birthday. Yeah. Okay, Louise says, I'm still here. Sorry, my cryptic message meant when my hubby asks, when did you buy that for clothes purchases? Answer is ages ago. That's what I say too. I always say, do you like this? I've had it forever. Okay, Paula says, I'm loving these Saturday morning sessions. It's a great start to the day. Oh, awesome. Okay, Paula. Nice. Thank you so much. Okay. So hopefully I'll get you in a get you all in a creative, get the juices going. If you've lost your mojo, I hope I'm helping getting it back to you. How about that? All right, let me see. Still need something. It's still a little bit flat there, so it's almost like the back of the petal where it's where it hasn't it's just about to open, hey. And this bit here is just, yeah. I have to finish this one now today. I've got to do that. So has anyone tried anything new? Well, you're going to, Abigail, you're going to do an MDF, a steampunk, so that's really cool. You're going to have to keep us posted on that one, that's for sure. Okay, Janice says, Chrissy, it's more like if she buys, he buys. Yep, I think that's you're probably right there. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think you're right. Well, actually, you know what's really interesting is that, I mean, my hubby likes to go shopping for his bikes and stuff like that, but he doesn't like clothes. And so I end up having to buy clothes because he hates going shopping. And, so, yeah, so I suppose in that way, yeah. There we go. I think we're almost there, I think. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's just a little fun project to just, you know, get me away from my big projects that I do. But yeah, so I just thought I'd mention for all of those who are on Patreon, I will be live streaming my personal projects, so you're welcome to, they're not tutorials, but you're welcome to come and view all of those who are patrons. And yeah, pretty much it there. And I would love to see you, and for all of those who are not, I'd love to, you know, you're sharing your wonderful paintings and ideas and videos, which are awesome. So thank you so much for doing that. This bit here is white or light colored, and this bit here is light colored. Just this bit down here. Blue. I didn't want to blow. Here we go. Oh, I got another one. Oh, that'll do. Yeah. Okay, I found an FB group where they share AI art for free. They make amazing things. I was feeling a bit desperate. Why bother arting when it could be done in literally seconds here? Well, there's no fun in it. But I like AI stuff as well. You know I like AI stuff. Okay, I can't share that too on FB if you're interested. I can share that too. Yeah, of course, by all means. Louise says, I don't really understand the AI personally, but I have seen the artists are using it to make references from so there is no copyright issues. Yeah. Oh, look, I do that. I upload on Share Your Art with Xrissart. Every month I upload images I call them inspirations. And there's a lot of AI images which come from Pixabay. And I put the images up there because I like them. I like the look of them, and they're royalty free. So, but then you can interpret them in a different way. You can do whatever you want with them. So, you can do one, you can do all, you can do anything. You're the artist. You can do anything you like. So, but look, you know what? I'm thinking that this is pretty close to. Oh gosh, I've got pastel on my shirt. I've started my cockatoo. Just doing 2 of them. Yes. For all of those who are wondering, Cherry is doing, there's a cockatoo project that we're doing on Patreon. So she's just starting it. Beautiful. Can't wait to see that. All right. I think I'm going to leave it here because I think it's, I'll just walk away, probably put a few more little strokes here and there, and it's pretty much done. But just so you know, that, this is Pastelbord by Ampersand. It's the, how many centimeter? 18 centimeters by 13 centimeters. What's that in inches? Have I got inches here? No inches here. Okay, I don't know. It looks like about 1, 2. Could it be 4 inches? I don't know. I've got. Anyway, it's that centimeters. But yes, so I'm all right with that. That's all right. So what I suggest, if you wanted to use this surface, I think that you should use it. Do a little small one first. See what you can get away with. See the techniques, and then go ahead. I like this surface. So, and what's really good is that you can use wet paint on here as well. And then put pastel on top. Nice. All right, folks. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really appreciate your time. Your time is so important. So thank you. So 5x7. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Yes. So have a lovely weekend. Be creative, and have a lovely week. Be creative in your week, and be safe and be healthy. And thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Bye for now, everyone.